I got a message from a stepdaughter, and she asked a question that I'm going to ask your help in answering. Hey, Dad number 2. I'm in my 20s and I have a hard time figuring out how I can live my life sober. I drink a lot. I have a great family, although we are not perfect. I want to know some steps I can do to change my family tradition of drinking and smoking. I'm going to call her Tommy. That's not her real name, and she'll know why I'm calling her Tommy. But I have never had to deal with drinking and smoking or being addicted to either of those. I have had some addictions that I've had to overcome, and that's where the basis of my suggestions are for you, Tommy. And I'm going to share those with you, but all of those of you watching, if you have particularly had to deal with those and overcome them, then I would love it if you would share your pointers with Tommy as well. So here's the first suggestion I have. Decide and commit. So from your message to me, I already know you want to, and there's a difference between wanting to and committing to. When you commit, you're ready to take action. I'm going to give you some suggestions of actions you can take, but decide and then commit. Here's my second suggestion, Tommy. Get rid of the things you're trying to quit. If it's beer in the fridge, if it's cigarettes in your pocket, get rid of them. Don't just give them to somebody else and say they're not mine anymore. If it's a pack of cigarettes, crush it, throw it in the garbage. Psychologically, that's going to help you show yourself that you're quitting, that you're really committed to this. Now for my third, the environment you're in has a big impact on your behavior. There's different ways you can change your environment. Put up posters about something that's supportive of what you're trying to do, that emphasizes the negative aspects of either drinking too much or smoking. Put that in your bedroom, wherever you sleep, in the bathroom, in the morning, so that you're reminded visibly of what you're trying to do and it reinforces you. Your environment has a big impact on your behavior, which is good because you can change your environment and it will affect your behavior, which is what you're trying to do. Think about that for a minute. If there's things that you can do to change your environment that would reinforce you stopping drinking and smoking, then see what you can do to make those changes. I'm staging dinner here so that when stepmom gets home, I can just throw it on the stove and it'll be ready. All right. We're gonna have some rice with our dinner tonight. And I'm setting up for that. You know, I didn't need glasses till I turned 50. Now I need glasses. Okay, butter, 1 tablespoon. I almost doubled it. I'm just kind of eyeballing this anyway. All right, Tommy, here's the fourth suggestion I'd have for you. Get help from your friends, but let them know that you want to quit drinking and you want to quit smoking, and you want them to help you, so that if they see you lighting up, they're going to say, wait, what are you doing? And tell your family this too. Hopefully, if they're on board, they would help you change those behaviors too. There's a little bit of risk in that, because if they drink and smoke, then it might make them feel guilty that they're not. They might actually want you to keep doing it so that they don't feel as bad about their choices. So you know your family better than I do, but your friends, your coworkers, let them know that you want to quit, and you would love it if they would give you some positive encouragement to do that. Now to get the salt. Here's the fifth suggestion I'd have for you. Make it visible. When I was on my weight loss journey, I had a graph of here's my weight, here's my target weight, and I want to get down to here in this time period. And I graphed it, and then I put my actuals on there. I put it up there so that it was visible for me. Am I on track or not? In your case, again, probably just a calendar that you put an X on every day that you don't, or a check mark rather, every day that you don't smoke or drink, and put that in front of you and go for the longest string. I mean, eventually, you don't need to put them on there anymore because you're not tempted to drink or smoke. How much salt? Don't do a tablespoon, do a half a teaspoon. That would be a little bit of a difference. There are 2 book recommendations I'm going to make for you. The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. I recommend that you get that. But they're both good, and they both have strategies for changing behaviors by implementing habits, by leveraging the things that trigger our habits and our behavior. In your case, you're trying to stop doing one, and he has a pattern in here for this one. This is Atomic Habits by James Clear, very good book. Get those, read them if you're a reader. If you're not, get them on Audible and listen to them. I think this is all set up. So I set this over here, set this over here. The next suggestion I'd have for you, Tommy, is to be kind to yourself. It's going to take some effort, and the odds are you're going to go a little while and then you're going to slip and have a cigarette or a drink. Especially at times like that, be kind to yourself. It's easy to beat yourself up because you're trying to use your willpower to get through breaking these very strong habits, particularly when they're reinforced socially around you, that it's easy to be hard on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself then. Understand that you're human. Start over again and get back on the wagon, or get back in the pattern, or start making your green check marks on your calendar again. Just be kind to yourself while you're trying to make these changes. Now here's the final suggestion I'd have for you. The last thing I would suggest you do, Tommy, is think about yourself in the future. If you can imagine yourself even 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years from now, where do you want to be, and what do you want 5 years from now, Tommy, to look like and to behave like? If you get a picture of that in your mind and it's different from where you are, well, that can be a powerful force for you to become that person. Think of yourself not drinking, not even having a desire to drink or smoke, even just a year from now, maybe even a month from now. Whatever time frame seems like it's going to pull you to that level, but not so far in the distance that you've got time to ignore it. Those are my thoughts for you. I just want to give you my encouragement and my love. I am so glad that you're trying to raise your own bar. Now, for those of you that are watching this video, and especially those of you that have struggled with quitting drinking or quitting smoking, please put your comments in here to help Tommy, help my stepdaughter out, and we'll just wish you the best. All of you, I hope you know you can succeed, whether or not your dad's part of your daily life, and you do have a dad that loves you. And I'll see you on the next video.